Well, if you're not so bored, if you're not bored with me talking yet, I might as well continue. Anyway, after he explains the story to a mob boss or something, I don't know. Um, he takes control of everyone, and yet, and then later the Dark Knight capture. Well, no, sorry, I'm going too far. So what goes on is, Bruce Wayne or the Dark Knight is, at a press conference with Harvey Dent. And Harvey Dent is there, trying to explain, Batman has to turn himself in or something to make the city safe, to follow through with the Joker's obligations. And then he says he's the Dark Knight, which I really don't understand because, why would he do that? Why would he claim he's such a hero? Trying to clean that off. So it's something I don't explain. I can't explain. It's like, why does he do that? But then he explains, well, the city is inspired by the Dark Knight, or Batman. Sorry, uh, everyone's so inspired by Batman. So much that he is worth protecting. And really, Bruce Wayne just sits by and while Harvey Dent's wife or bride to be is actually a knows who Bruce Wayne is, but she dies and no one knows. She could have blurted it out saying, "No, don't take my husband. It's Bruce Wayne. He's the Dark Knight. He's Batman. Can't you recognize him by the way you can barely understand any words he's saying?" Whenever anyone can explain, I'm actually quoting what she should have said. Anyone who's ever seen Batman or met him knows that he has a voice we can't understand. And I know what you're thinking, people. He cannot. He has to disguise his voice. But he sounds exactly like Bruce Wayne with a, groggy voice. He's sounding like the Cookie Monster. And then at that time, they'd put her in the um, asylum, insane asylum. So, yeah. He's taken to a different cell in a truck. Then Joker finds out. He goes into like a semi truck and tries to kill Harvey Dent because he thinks he's a Dark Knight. And then the whole chase scene goes on. Batman brings out the whole cool vehicle, which I think I envy because he's got two motorcycles in there in that vehicle, which I find pretty hard to believe because no tech wizard could do that. Not even Alfred could do that. And who did? That's what I'm wondering, because he give him a fucking medal, because that's a pretty good looking car. So it goes on where Batman Batman saves the day and proves that Harvey Dent wasn't really Batman. So the Joker, and there's then the fight scene where the Joker starts to act like that guy from what was it? Headstone, Grave. I'm not sure. And says no, no, no. Well, no, he doesn't really say that. He says, "Come on, hit me, bring it on," because Batman's on that motorcycle. Because his vehicle was blown up. Because the Joker blew it up. I'm not really pointing it. I'm not really making it that obvious. Anyway, Batman fights the Joker, and then when Batman, falls or passes out or something after crashing, the Joker's about to kill Batman or take off the mask and find out who it is. And yet, someone who we think is dead, I forgot to bring that up in the other video. You know what? I'm stupid. I'll say that again. So, the Joker's captured and everything in jail. And then you notice his makeup's running. And I think if that's makeup, then what's under his skin? And that's what we see when he attacks the policeman earlier. I know I'm scattering around the plot, I just don't want to explain it all. I, start pausing in the middle of sentences trying to think before I say anything, which is no fun, because if I think before I say anything, I seem like an idiot. I look like an idiot. I seem like Christopher Walken pausing in the middle of a sentence. And Christopher Walken had better not call here. I don't know if he's got my phone number, but he makes so many pauses in the middle of sentences, I don't get it. Anyway, it goes on where, Joker's captured, and then later they realize, it's part of his plan. And Harvey Dent is captured with his bride-to-be, and Batman has a choice between the bride-to-be, Rachel, sorry for not explaining it, and Harvey Dent, the mayor. And Batman chooses, Rachel, but realizes he's actually saving the DA, and he's safe. But when they escape, the wife blows up, and Harvey Dent's face is burned in half, like Two-Face, which we obviously know if we've seen any episode of Batman, The Brave and the Bold, which I hate the series now, because it does no justice to, The Dark Knight. But the Dark Knight does justice to Batman, The Brave and the Bold, a complete reversal of what came first. Anyway, Harvey Dent goes insane after finding out the person or the woman he loved has been blown up, and it's mostly Batman's fault because he wanted to choose Rachel, but he actually chose Harvey Dent. So Harvey Dent goes completely insane, turning into a pre-form of Joker because the Joker is, fucking evil and insane, and that's when he turns. So the Joker escapes with Harvey Dent still in the hospital, and then posts a video. Makes a video on YouTube or the news or whatever. I'm not sure, and then has some guy say he's gonna blow up a hospital, and then the town evacuates the hospital. And in doing that, they leave Harvey Dent. Why? We'll never know. So the Joker dresses up as a woman, shocker, and is, turned evil by the Joker because of obligations, and, the Joker just has his ways. So it goes on with Harvey Dent, contemplating evil, and at the end of the movie, I'm not going to explain it all, but Batman is about to kill the Joker, then puts him on a little line or something and keeps him alive. I don't know why they wouldn't kill him just then, because Joker even wanted that to happen. But what happens to Joker is really, he's evil. Harvey Dent's the last one to be captured, and then it's hard to explain. It's just he's such a prick that he made it so that Batman would not become, would not become as corrupted. I'm not sure. So after, complete cool scenes, blah 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 blah, cool scenes, blah blah, cool scenes, it moves on to where, Harvey Dent's the last one to be taken to custody or something. But he threatens a policeman's family, shocker, flipping a coin to make his choices, like usual, because that's really how he wanted to turn evil, choosing by flipping coins, whether to kill people or leave them alive. And he's, in the process, the Dark Knight wants to sacrifice himself, but is still alive. He falls with Harvey. He pushes Harvey Dent off the place, and then he slips and falls off a little thing, boulder, or support beam. I don't know. And then at the end, he runs away, and then the policeman explains he's Batman. He's awesome. He's great. And then I don't know. I can't explain why the policemen are chasing him, because he actually saved the day. Yet killing Harvey Dent, he saved the day. He saved everyone, and yet they're chasing him because of Harvey Dent dying or for any other reason. So then it's like he is a Dark Knight, and then at the end it says the Dark Knight, which is pretty cool. Check out my next video for what else I gotta say about Batman if you're not that bored now. So see ya. I still hate how YouTube cuts all these videos up for more views.